Alright, so hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It has been so long since I've said that, or at least it feels like it's been so long since I've said that. I have been so nervous to pick up the camera. Even just now, I was so nervous that I had to grab my knitting needle and my project I'm working on just to give me something to help calm my anxiety. And so if you see me looking down throughout this video, it's because I'm doing this while I'm talking to you. But I'm thinking that today's video is just going to be, excuse me, today's video is just going to be a really short, probably unedited, very minimal edits, if any at all, life update. I feel that I kind of owe you all. Well, I know there's going to be someone that tells me I don't owe anyone anything, and I'm aware. But I don't know, some of you I just feel so close to. There's Jack, and there's Ken, and there's Carla, and Janelle, and just all of these people that I feel like I know you all personally. And I just kind of want to talk to you all about what's going on and what has been keeping me off of YouTube for the last month and a half, or almost month and a half now. And so let's just talk. I could use some advice. So maybe some of you who I just named, and please, those of you that I haven't named, anyone watching this, please chime in if you have any advice that you can offer. So as you all know, it has now been, it's definitely been a month at this point, but it's been a month. Basically, since the last time I posted a video, that's about the same amount of time it's been since I left teaching. And I never, ever would have thought that I would leave teaching. When I first started, at this point now, almost 10 years ago, when I first started, I had no idea that, I'm sorry about the noise outside, but like I said, minimal edits. So anywho, I had no idea that I wasn't going to be a teacher forever, is basically what I'm getting at. And, by the time I quit, a month ago, I felt like I had no choice. I love my kids. All teachers, for the most part, love their kids if they're fortunate enough to be in an environment like I was, where you can love your kids and you can connect with them. But the profession itself, I have just grown to absolutely detest. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone ever. I really wouldn't. To an enemy, to a friend, I would never recommend teaching, at least not in the state that it's currently in. But with that being said, yeah, I've spent most of my life investing in being a teacher. And so now that I'm not that, and I have zero regrets in not being that, oh my God, I feel so freaking lost. And it's oh my God. I truly feel so lost. And, I have a job right now, and it's amazing in terms of the company itself. This is a fantastic company. Everyone is so lovely and so thoughtful and so kind and so helpful. And truly, there are people who've been working there for 20, 30 years, and I understand why, because it's an amazing place to work. But for me, the hard part is that while the company is amazing, the job just isn't cutting it for me. And I feel like the reason it's not cutting it for me is because it's a job. And, I don't know. I wish I could be one of those soft life girlies, one of those stay-at-home girlfriend type of girls, but that's just not me, y'all. That's not me. That's not, when it comes to resting in my femininity, that's not the way in which I can do it. I have just come to accept that, I'm an ambitious woman. I'm a career-driven woman, and I can't just do a job. I have to do something that is beyond just a job. I need a career, basically. By the way, I don't know if you all actually want to see or not, but I'm working on a scarf right now. This is taking so much longer than I thought it would, but that's what I'm working on right now. So anywho, just thought I would show you. But yeah, so I'm in a stage where, I just left the career that I thought I would be doing for my entire life, and now I'm trying to figure out what the next move is. And so one thing I'm actually excited to tell you all about is that I will be going back to school. Starting in March, I will be going back to school. And this is where I could actually use some advice. I am stuck between two majors, and I feel like what you all are going to tell me, like I feel like I already know which one you all are going to tell me to pursue, but still, I just want to throw it out there and kind of share with you all what I'm thinking. So I am either going to go back to school. I'm going back to school. I am going back. Like, that is the point. I'm going back. But I'm either going to be going back for accounting or for environmental science. And there are multiple reasons why I'm thinking of those two career paths, why I'm, kind of like oscillating between the two. One of the main ones is because within the company that I work for, it's an engineering company, and there is possibility for career growth and a career opportunity within this company. And so that's one of the, not main reasons, but definitely that's a driving force for these potential career paths, for these potential degrees, because I know within the company that I'm already in, that I really enjoy, I'll be able to continue working for them within those, degrees, within those career fields. And so that's really exciting. But so I'm kind of stuck between those two, you all. On one hand, I know accounting is stable. I know that if there's business, there's a need for an accountant for accounting. So I know that, someone like me who has a tendency to get up and move cross country, I know that I won't have any issues in finding a job if I become an accountant. And at the same time, I have really grown like a pretty deep and pretty profound love for the environment and for nature. And I don't know, I think I recognize more and more like the fragility of our planet that we're living on. And I want to be a part, as much as I can, I want to be a part of, it's so hard to make change, right? Because there's so many things that go into really making like impactful, significant change. But I don't know. I would like to be a steward of this land in a more profound way, and maybe in a more, I guess, like scientific, just in a way in which it is an integral part of my day-to-day life. And so that's what I'm stuck between, is accounting and environmental science. And in particular, focusing on water rights. You all do know I'm a water girl. Like, y'all already know that. So that's not shocking to anyone. But that's what I'm stuck between. And, but I don't know. And I never would have thought at freaking 31 years old I would be going back to school for completely different, whichever one I choose, would be a completely different field. And so that's like really nerve-wracking and really exciting, but really scary. And so I would love in the comments down below for you all to just share with me your thoughts, your opinions. If you've gone back to school later in life, or if you're currently in school later in life, if you've made any major career transitions, I'd love to hear how you did it. Or if you're just in the trenches like me trying to figure it out, I'd love for you all to share that as well. That's why I like these life updates, because I feel like when you go on the internet, no one talks anymore. Maybe they never did, but no one talks about the failures. No one talks about the regrets. It's just all, fun and games and rainbows and butterflies. And I really appreciate you all for always allowing me to be really vulnerable. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. And I just feel really confused, to be honest. And that's one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to get back on camera, is I've been really trying to figure out life and who fundamentally I am as a person. When you're a teacher, for those of you out there who are a teacher, have been a teacher, this, it consumes your entire identity. It's not a job. It's not even a career. It's a lifestyle. And so I'm trying to just figure out who Amanda is and what she wants and how to do this life thing. And Yeah, it's kind of been hard. Like at least this part has been hard. You know, some other things have been great. Like my friends are awesome. My family's awesome. My dog is still gainfully unemployed, but as precious as ever. Mikey's amazing. Like everything on that end is really great. And so it's really just the professional side and trying so hard to figure that out. And yeah, I could just really use some advice, especially for those of you out there who are watching who, you know, maybe older than me by 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, etc. I would love to hear from you all who have just lived more life and who have seen more things and who have seen things in their life really kind of unfold in a long-term way, you know. Like I guess I just love to hear from my elders, from those who are older and wiser than me, and I just want your thoughts and opinions, I guess is what I'm saying. And so yeah, this, I hope this wasn't too long, and I don't know, this was probably so boring to you all, but I just needed to film something, honestly, to get over the fear and the anxiety after not filming for so long. And you know, if you skip this video, I understand. I totally understand. But I just want to say thank you to all of you for always being so kind, for reaching out, and just being such a freaking amazing community. And I will see you very soon in the next video. And until then, you already know, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.